What's going on, guys? Total Drama here, back again on Total Drama Day, bringing you guys another video. I'm so hyped for this day, guys. I hope you guys are still hyped. It should be 3 in the morning Central Standard Time whenever you guys are watching this video, so I hope you're not too tired, and I hope you are enjoying the video so far. And yeah, this one is going to be the top 10 best Total Drama World Tour characters. Before I get into the countdown, I want to let you guys know, like I've said in the previous videos, I'm going to pump through these explanations. They're going to be short and sweet because I don't want these videos to be too long because I have a lot of content for you guys coming out today. I don't want to bore you completely. So I'm going to keep them short and sweet and leave it at that. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, don't forget to subscribe. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Alrighty, guys, coming in number 10, I have Tyler, and this was without a doubt Tyler's best season. I think everybody knows that. This was a season that really built up his fan base, and this was, like I just said, you know, his best season. I like Tyler in this season a lot. I'm really happy that he got far in this season. He almost made Merge. I think he was the boot right before Merge, if I'm not mistaken, or he's at least really close to Merge. I think he was episode 15 that he was booted or something like that. He went really far in this season, the farthest that he's ever went, and this was, like I said, for the 37th time, his best season. Tyler really is a good character. I hope to see him in Season 6 if they can fit him. Again, I don't want them to just force him into the season for the sake of having him in the season, because if you're going to throw someone in the season just to have them in it, you're likely not going to do anything with their character other than just have them in it. It'd be a filler character, kind of like the Step Brothers in Dash for Cash Season 3. Totally not throwing shade at all, but no, guys, Tyler was an absolute beast in this season. He was pretty funny. Didn't really do much in terms of songs or strategy or anything like that. I love how they threw him in peeping on Gwen and Duncan. I thought that was really funny. They're just like, what character hasn't really done much this season? Can we give someone some plot? Yeah, we'll give Tyler some plot. But no, for real, guys, I love Tyler in Total Drama World Tour, and that's why he is at number 10. Alrighty, guys, coming in at number 9, I have CODY. And CODY was alright in this season. That's why he's at number 9. He's not really any higher because, yeah, the dude did get third. But what did he do in this season? I don't know. He didn't really do too much, but I did like him getting far. I wouldn't have necessarily made him go that far, but I still liked his push that he had. He definitely has a lot of fans because of it, and I do like CODY's character. The storyline with Sierra was pretty funny, and it was one of the main stories of Total Drama World Tour. I thought that CODY was going to get eliminated before the Final 3, but him making the Final 3 was really cool, and I definitely expected Sierra to last longer than him, but it turns out, obviously, that's not what happened, but still, I think that CODY in World Tour was pretty good. You know, it was his best season, and I don't know if he'll ever do better, but his performance in World Tour was still amazing. And that's why CODY is at number 9. Alrighty, guys, coming at number 8, I have GWEN. I really liked GWEN in this season, but the reason why she's lower on this list is because she broke up Duncan and Courtney, man. One of my favorite ships. My favorite relationship in the entire series. Nah, she didn't break them up. They were already kind of split. I don't know. The whole freaking situation was straight whack. But no, GWEN was great in this season. I really loved her in the season. I loved having her. I'm glad that she didn't make it too far because, again, it'd be obvious that she wasn't going to win. But she did great. For the episodes that she was in, she was involved a lot, and she had a lot of storylines. So I just really liked her in this season. There's not really anything else to say about it. So that's what GWEN is at number 8. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 7, I have COURTNEY. I really love COURTNEY this season a lot. I'm always going to have that bias for her. She could get eliminated first, and she probably still end up on one of these countdowns. But she really was a great character in World Tour. This was another season that I thought, holy crap, COURTNEY might actually win finally. And, of course, robbed. But the elimination was pretty funny. I don't know why Blaney went out with her, but I'm glad she did because Blaney was annoying. I can't remember who was supposed to go home first, if it was COURTNEY going home or Blaney going home. I don't remember. Both of them ended up going home. That's all that really matters. But, no, COURTNEY and Heather kind of forming that alliance against Duncan was pretty interesting. I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny, kind of interesting, you know, something we'd never seen before, with the whole breakup and everything like that. But no, I just really enjoyed COURTNEY World Tour. There's nothing else to say about it, so that's what COURTNEY is at number 7. Alrighty, guys, so coming in at number 6, I have Duncan, and I did enjoy Duncan in this season. I know there's a lot of people who think that this was his worst season, but I still enjoyed him in this season. Even though he kind of robbed my boy Noah, Duncan still was great in the season. He's great in every single season, especially in World Tour. And, you know, I just really loved him in this season. He's absolute player, switched from COURTNEY to GWEN just like that. He's like, COURTNEY, you don't like me anymore? Alright, see ya. You know, like, Duncan just did whatever he wanted to, and That's what I love about his character. You know, he did not need to win this season. He had like everyone pinned against him in the final 5, and they all voted him out, and he was just like, whatever. Like, he didn't care. He didn't need to win it. He won the last season. That's what I loved about him. He went into this season with a no care in the world attitude, and that's what I really like about his character. There's not really anything else I have to say about Duncan's performance in World Tour, so that's why Duncan is at number 6. Alrighty guys, so coming in at number 5, I have Sierra, and this is without a doubt Sierra's best season. She was one of my favorite characters in this season. I'm not going to say anything about her in All-Stars because it's just not pretty, but her in World Tour was great. You know, she carried CODY all the way to the finals or the final 4, whatever, final 3, because she got out in the final 4. But she carried CODY all the way to the end, and I love that because CODY didn't have to do anything. He was just like, Sierra, you can win stuff for me. And she's like, yeah, I got you, fam. No, but for real, guys, Sierra was a beast. Like, for her being this obsessive stalker, she made it really far. Like, you'd expect a character like that to get out pretty quick. Like, a character who's really stupid and weird, like Rodney, got out really quick. You know, he was the 4th eliminated in Pocket Island, and for Sierra to go really, really far and have that same kind of stupid character plot was really funny. I don't know. I just thought it was amazing how far that she got, and she really did deserve it because she has a lot of character to her. She's obsessive and weird, but she also had more character to her, and that's what I really loved about Sierra in World Tour, and that's really all I have to say about that. So yeah, guys, Sierra is at number 5. Alrighty guys, so coming at number 4, I have my boy Owen, and I loved Owen in this season. His songs were amazing. Is it just me, or does he actually have a pretty decent singing voice? I don't know, I just love his singing in all of the songs that he's in. Oh My Izzy is one of my favorite songs for sure. Ozzy breaking up is a travesty, and I'll never get over it. I hope they get back together in the new season if they're both in. But Owen was just an absolute beast in this season. You know, he was definitely there because he's an iconic character, and that's why he was in. That's why he made it far, and I'm okay with that because he made me love the season. You know, Owen is a character that a season without him is not a good season. I mean, let's be real. All-Stars, the first season without Owen with the OG cast, tanked. I think there's a reason why. I mean, yeah, All-Stars sucked, but with Owen in it, it probably would have been way better. You know, Owen made World Tour better. World Tour was a great season. Owen made it even greater. You know, Owen is an absolute icon. His friendship with Noah really, really, really kick-started in this season, and that's one of my favorite friendships of Total Drama, of course. It made the iconic Redemptionist Race team, and Owen just is an absolute beast, and that's why Owen is a number 4. I know you guys have been waiting for him to appear on this list, and coming in at number 3, guys, it's my boy Noah. Noah was an absolute beast this season. This season brought freaking incredible character development for my dude Noah. Absolute beast. Motorcycles are going off. That biker agrees with me outside. He's like, yeah, Noah, rev it up. Like, Noah's an absolute icon, guys. He did amazing in this season. He made it through half of the season, the best that Noah had done in that time, because, you know, Island, he was, after Eva returned, he was technically the second to last place with Ezekiel. Like, that's really bad. And to come back in World Tour and become a great character is freaking ridiculous. Nobody really has done that. There's select characters that have sucked in one season and came back and have done absolutely amazing. Noah did just that. His episodes were great. Noah's lines in the songs were hilarious. Just everything about him. He really did well in Total Drama World Tour. I loved his character so much that season. That's why Noah is at number 3. Alright, so you guys know who these last 2 people are, and I gotta say, it was really difficult for me to arrange them. I couldn't decide which one I wanted at second, which one I wanted at first, but I finally decided after a lot of thought. And coming in at number 2, it's Heather. I really loved Heather this season. This was such a bounce back because in Island, she was an antagonist. In Action, she was not really the main antagonist, but she was still kind of an antagonist. But in World Tour, she was an anti-hero. And Heather started to become a nicer character. And her feud with Alejandro is one of the best feuds, if not the best feud, in Total Drama history. It was freaking amazing. Heather did so well this season. Her comeback was amazing because everyone hated her. Like, all of the cast members hated Heather. She was so rude to them. Everyone hated her. And then at World Tour, like, people started rooting for her. They're like, yeah, screw this Alejandro guy. Heather, win this. I loved that. Everyone was getting behind Heather. There's still a few people who were behind Alejandro, but mostly everyone was behind Heather. And I think that she did amazing in this season. Really, this was her best season in my opinion. And yeah, guys, that's why Heather is at number 2. Alrighty, guys, before I unveil my number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Only 2 this time. They go out to the same 2 people from last time, minus Izzy. This is Geoff and Bridgette. Aftermath. I mean, what else am I going to shout them out for? That Bridgette sucked in the series. She did. But Aftermath icons, they were both iconic at Aftermath. I really loved the Aftermath, and it gave Geoff some storyline because he wasn't in this season as a competitor, so it's really cool to have him in the Aftermath, as well as Bridgette because she sucked in the season, but she came back for the Aftermath. I don't know. I just really liked it. But yeah, guys, Geoff and Bridgette as the honorable mentions. Alright, guys, so coming in at number 1, you all know who it is by now. It's my boy Alejandro. Straight savage. What an amazing debut season for this guy. Alejandro is an absolute beast. He is somebody that you love to hate. He was such a good antagonist. They wrote him so well. It's just unbelievable how freaking well they wrote this guy. Alejandro, coming in this season, you knew that he was making finale. Like, you just knew he was an absolute iconic character. I rambled a lot with Heather. I'm not going to ramble as much with Alejandro. I'm just going to leave it at this, guys. Alejandro definitely deserved to be in the finale. He deserved his win. An absolute beast. I really love his character. I loved him on World Tour, and that's why Alejandro is at number 1. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I hope to see you guys at 4 in the morning Central Standard Time whenever I unveil the top 10 best Total Drama Revenge of the Island characters. Hope to see you guys there. Peace out.